UK influencer scares me. Hello, you gorgeous donuts. Dani Babes is a UK TikToker that has recently took the UK by storm. What she posts on her TikTok account is honestly so wild, and we're going to cover everything in this video, including how she often spends all of her money so she has to fish for her own food consistently, how she documents all of her dating struggles, and honestly I've never seen somebody go through so much pain whilst dating, how she often just catches random animals out in the wild, and how just overall she's built different. We've got so much to cover, so let's get into it. However, I want to start off with talking about the first time that I seen Dani Babes 69 come on my For You page, and it was her advocating for having a bush.
I've chained myself to this boat out of protest for deforestation. My boyfriend wants me to shave my bush. I'm not doing it! I'm standing up for my rights.
To be fair, she has the right to a peaceful protest. And this is very peaceful. It couldn't be more peaceful, you could argue. The fact that she's went to this length to prove to her boyfriend that she doesn't need to shave her bush, I think is quite iconic behaviour, if I'm being honest. Yeah, don't shave it, love. Exactly, love. Think of deforestation, okay? Like, what's going to take more of the carbon dioxide out of the world if you shave it? Everyone should keep it. It helps the environment. What I love about this as well is, like, obviously she's, joking, but it's just hilarious to see someone be so open about this. It's, like, refreshing to being against deforestation. I mean, obviously it's the fact that she's actually chained herself here. Like, she can you imagine if you just dropped the key in the lake or the pond or whatever this is? Oh my god, genuinely, that's the start of like a horror film. It would be like Gerald's Game. You belong to the wolves at that point. And this is one of the things that she's most known for, is like revolving her kind of brand around having a bush and talking about a bush.
I'm gonna hold your bush when I say this. Where is it?
I'm gonna hold your bush when I say this. That just caught us off guard. I'm sorry. I laughed a bit too hard at that. How would that even work? Like, that just wouldn't be helpful. Like, if you had to deliver some bad news to us and you were like, do you want us to hold your bush? I'd be like, no, that's gonna make things 10 times worse, if anything. You don't need to, I just don't even know how that's gonna work. How did you even know? Have you been spying on us, have you? I've heard stories that, like, when girls were younger and they'd go to, like, a One Direction concert, like, for some reason, they'd, shave their entire legs or shave their body, just in case Harry Styles picked them out. Obviously, he wouldn't. I wonder if Dani is like, no, I'm actually gonna like grow this out for like the next couple of weeks. Like, this is how I'm gonna be different from everyone else. This is how I'm gonna get pulled up on stage.
If my bush is growing better than your beard, I don't want to hear nothing.
I'm gonna end this video right here, guys, because I feel like I've absolutely had me pants down here. Genuinely, like, if there was a competition, like, I don't know what Dani's growth rate is like. I don't know if she's got like caffeine shampoo or whatever. Like, I don't think I could compete. This never wants to grow, even if I wanted it to. This is just never growing. Okay, I get the odd spot, which kind of proves that something's going on, but it's never hair. I get like the little goatee, but that's just embarrassing, isn't it? Like a poop tash. And sometimes if I forget to shave it, people mention it, and I'm like, oh, thanks for that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks for pointing that out. That is a good motto to live by, though, I guess. If your bush can grow bigger than someone's beard, their opinion doesn't matter. Point proven. It's kind of like iconic behaviour to just walk around with like, a bush and a thong. Like, genuinely, like, yeah, I'm going to do this. What, you think I'm shaving because I've got a bikini on or a thong? Who do you think I am? You think I'm abiding by your social rules? Fuck off. Against deforestation. That's where I stand. At this point, if Manscaped haven't offered this woman a brand deal, they never will. The next thing I do want to cover, what I mentioned in the intro, is how Dani Babes, like, often documents how she goes on nights out, and we're going to get onto that later in this video, some of the mental things that happen there. But one of the funniest content strands she has is how she documents herself after these nights out or after a rough week, fishing for her own food.
I spent £43 on an alpha male class, and it said I needed to catch a fish with my bare hands to be alpha male.
Oh my god, she doesn't even lie about this shit. She actually just goes and does it as well. Like, like people just say, oh yeah, I'm gonna go fishing, and then they don't actually. No, she actually pulls through. She goes the full way, and that's why I respect Dani Babes. That's why she's one of the goats of TikTok. She ain't bullshitting with, she's living by her truth. Lives and dies by the sword.
Spent all my money on a pair of fake Uggs in a manic episode last night, so we're gonna be fishing for dinner today.
Is that her AirPods?
Fishy.
Like her headphones? Wait, Sorry, she might actually be like a generational fisher. I feel like she needs to enter a competition or something. How did she catch a fish from a hairbrush tied to some headphone? Was she like blasting some fish noises? Like, I don't know, like sounds to make fish like you into the sea, and like the vibrations, the fish were just like, you know, the bush was just getting dragged to it. Like, how does she always find a fish? I imagine like seasoned fishermen would struggle to find a fish in that little pond right there. Is this like the girl equivalent of Outdoor Boys? You know, that channel where they basically just live off the land?
Universe, show me a fish if he's the one.
How does she always get one? How does she always catch a fish? Or the fish like sacrificing themselves? Is it an honour for like a fish to die at the hands of Dani Babe 69? That's what I'm kind of contemplating here. I think she's got a pack with the water. She's like Aqua Woman.
There's plenty of fish in the sea. I'll be the judge of that. Fishy. I'm coming for you.
I like that she's upgraded to an actual fishing rod now. Obviously she didn't. She could have stayed humble, but you know, that TikTok buddy just got herself on Amazon. She's got one order. There's only so many times the fish are going to fall for the, you know, the headphone kind of music trick. Eventually they're going to cotton on. I like it, Dani. Right, you're going to keep them guessing. Never let the fish know your next move. I rate it. See, this is what I like, literally every single time one of her videos pops up on my For You page, I stop what I'm doing. I put everything down. I'm like, wait a minute, Dani Babe 69 just uploaded a new TikTok. I'm sat. What has she been up to?
I spent all my money in the club last night, so we'll be fishing for dinner today. Fishy.
That's not real. That I don't want to like call bullshit, but what? She's on a generational run right now. Like, that fish isn't even like, you know, caught. That fish is genuinely like hanging on for dear life. It's like it wants to be caught. Also, she's very brave in posting this because, you know, she's proving how easy it is to catch fish here. I wonder, like, the more time she goes to this same place now, more people are just kind of setting up camp. You know, just obviously Dani was the first one, you know, everyone else is just a mover after Dani. And it's not just fish that she catches in the wild, like often she just gets animals somehow with just a bare hand.
My boyfriend's coming round and I'm cooking him dinner. Oh, sorry, I faked out my tits. Don't know what to cook this man. Dressed. He wants something like chickeny, but I don't have any chicken. I'm gonna try and find some. One.
How has she just got that? Like, she's holding a can of Copperberg or something. Like, how has she managed to catch it? Look at it, it's like, oh, not Dani Babe 69, the ruler of the animal kingdom, queen of the land and the sea. Not Dani Babes, I'm too young. Now, a lot of people were quite skeptical that Dani is actually catching these animals and this fish just out in the wild. She actually went on GK Barry's podcast and explained and put those rumours to bed that it's fake.
You know what's upset me is you don't actually catch the fish.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
You said to Joe Bags you didn't.
I told Joe Bags I catch them all day, every day.
Sorry.
And Joe misconstrued my words.
Right.
Joking, Joe. Love you, Daddy.
I thought maybe you go out and buy it from the fishmongers.
Oh, no, babe. I get my recorder. This is what I do.
You got your
my
recorder?
in my-
Can we have it?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I hope there's a clean when I shoved it up me last night. So what I do, honest to God true, do this. And I go... The fish just rise.
Genuinely, we need to protect this woman at all costs. She's a one-of-one character. And when a one-of-one character comes and they're so wholesome, I need to make sure that they don't get this life beaten out of them by the internet. They need to remain exactly who they are right now. Don't change! This is unbelievable! It's just someone, like, truly just being themselves. It's just so funny to see. She plays the recorder and the fish all rise, man. To be fair, I'm not putting it past her. Like, I can imagine her just on the edge of the lake and the fish are just like... just bush first to the sky. It's like when the ice cream man plays his tune and everyone rushes outside. It's just the fish equivalent. This is how it's done in the fish universe. Now, moving on, before we get on to how Dani documents our wild dating stories, I do just want to cover how some of her videos, most of her videos, she's just documenting herself being built different, just a different breed of person.
I think I've taken the night out too far. I think it ended a few hours ago and now I'm in my full club outfit at the beach with a massive bruise on my leg. My bitch is shaking ass with her hands up.
Do you know, in a world where, like, loads of TikTok content and loads of there's so many people saying you need to secure your future now, you need to do this, you need everything in place for your future. I love that, you know, she's just living in the moment. Like, genuinely, not a single thought about the next day. It's like, well, I'm just gonna drink some tequila rose next to the beach even though the night's finished and I don't give a okay? To be fair, like, you could just, you know, drink the tequila rose and just fish for your breakfast, right, Dani? That's kind of vibes, if I'm being honest. I'm kind of, like, jealous that she actually maintains this lifestyle.
When I was like 14, I would take house parties way too far. When I found out my mum was going on holiday, this is my time to fucking shine. I decided to put my full address on my Snapchat story. Everyone in your mother, get down to my house. And then everyone and their mother did come to my house. Barely 8 minutes into this party, everyone is like, Daniela, don't go into your back garden. Like, well, it's my back garden. Like, and everyone's like blocking the door like, no, Daniela, I'm going in the back garden. I go in the back garden, Copperberg in hand, wine in the other hand, cigarette in mouth. Look round the corner. I have a little brother at this point who's maybe 4 years old, and he has a playhouse, and my good friend is bent over this playhouse. She's getting and I'm like, okay. Everyone's like, are you not mad? And I'm like, they could be doing it in my bed, but they're doing it outside. I was like, power to the people. Like, it was funny.
I mean, I'm trying to put myself in Dani's shoes right now. If I saw one of my mates, you know, getting, you know, shagging on top of you know, my 4-year-old brother's house, I don't quite know how I'd feel about that. I guess use the surroundings to your advantage would be my first thought, obviously. But that's just a little bit in front of everyone. Like, where are we? Benidorm? Is this some sort of show? Everyone paid £1 and like crowding round. I guess if it's consensual, but in front of everyone, at least go in the house. Right? I know it's going to be like less spacious and stuff, but at least you're covered. To be fair, I remember when I first moved out, we had a house party, and of course it was my bedroom. My bedroom was the smallest bedroom. Like, it was just like big enough for a single bed. That didn't stop this person. They literally stood on my single bed, opened up the window that was at the end of the bed, and pissed out of it. And the worst thing is, I didn't find out until the next day when the landlord knocked on the door and went, was somebody pissing out your window last night? That's when I found out. Genuinely, I found out after my landlord, and then I went upstairs, went to my bed, and was like, oh yeah, that could have happened because all of my windowsill was just yellow. True story. Apologies if you're eating. But to be fair, I've never seen somebody get shagged over a little child's clubhouse. Genuinely, I feel like this girl might be the funniest person I've ever reacted to. I can't even describe what humour this is. It's just so good.
Mum, I don't know why you're worrying. I'm completely fine. You need to chill. Chill.
Can you imagine being Dani Babe 69's mum? It must be a constant stress. No, you'd be happy that she's out in the world just enjoying herself, living in the moment. But, you know, your heart would constantly be just at the top of its threshold, just every waking moment. She never just has a day off. That's the thing I think about Dani. You know, her blood pressure must be through the roof. She's never just sitting down and being like, should I just stay in tonight, just have a cuppa? Never. The consistency from this woman is off the charts.
I've been on a 3-day bender, ended up at the beach with a snake print boot. I don't think I'm going to be making it home for dinner. So we're going to catch some at the sea.
Feeling pretty helpful. I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, I'm convinced this Dani. Right, I really rate you. I need to see it with my own eyes, like that you actually are doing this. How can you catch a fish with a snakeskin boot? With, what was it? Was that underwear attached to it? What even is that? I don't even know what that is. I can't make it out. Is it like a fishing, a washing line? I've got no idea. I'm not convinced, Dani. I'm sorry. Fishing's harder than that, okay? I've done it before. You're there for hours. You just literally walk past and go, I'll have that one, you're coming home with me. Unless you're just like a fish whisperer, you know, you can speak parcel tongue to fish. I can't believe it, Dani. Now, on to Dani documenting her day in life. This is arguably the wildest content strand she has. Genuinely, like, this woman never just has a chill time when she's talking to someone, which is great for us, right? Great for the fans. Not so good for her.
I've been left undelivered for the last 3 days.
I can't afford a raid room.
Mood. 3 days. I mean, you are taking the piss at that point, fella. To be fair, 3 days is a long time, Dani. I feel like you're kind of valid for that. 3 days. Days? Not hours. Days? Nah, completely valid crash out right here. Although I don't think you should smash your phone because, you know, you're just losing twice here. You're just kind of, you know, you're not really getting back at this person. Smash their phone. Don't do that. That's not advice. It's the fact she's laughing at everything, man. The one thing I will say that is positive about Dani having all of these crash outs is when she is maybe going through a tough time, she turns it into a positive. She just laughs about it and does something absolutely spectacular. Gotta rate it.
He only wants one thing from you. He only wants one thing from you. I know, and I want it too. I want it more. I want it. I'm fighting for it. Need it.
Oh, I love how she just like hides nothing from the internet. This is so funny. I know he's terrible, okay? I know his hairline's not the best. I know he's a gaslighter. I know he's gonna cheat on us, but that's what I want. Let me be toxic for a little bit, will you? Yeah, mood. That is scary. I remember when me and Chloe got together, because it was like my first girlfriend. I could not stop thinking about her, like when we were official. And I was like, wait, like I was like getting like anxiety when like I wasn't with her. But I was like, I can't tell her that because she's gonna think I'm a freak. I want to see her like again tomorrow, but like I wasn't gonna see her for a week. And I was like, well, I can't tell her that I want to, because then she'll think I'm a freak. She'll think I'm like proper like, you know, like it is stressful. I understand, Dani. Finally. We've got a martyr in the wild who's speaking for the people here. For the people that just want to scream when they're scared that they're in love. Thank you, Dani. Thank you for your service.
I hate giving hand. Like, don't make me do it in front of the expert. Like, I don't want to do it.
How does she even think of this in front of the expert? You don't really want to be the expert of hand jobs on yourself, do you? It's a bit sad, actually. Oh, what's your best trait? Oh, I'm really good at giving hand jobs to myself. Stick that one in the Tinder bio.
I'm not sending nudes ever again. In the last 6 months, I've sent nudes twice. First time, left on scene. Sent them again today. Thought I'd be a bit crazy. Left on scene again. Is it actually that hard? Love heart eyes. Love heart eyes. Oh my god, babe. Like my dick. Like, oh yeah.
First off, right, sending nudes and then getting left unread. Oh, wouldn't wish that on me worst enemy, man. Left on, not even a reply, just opened, just left unread. That means someone's literally went, oh, no, not for me. Not for me, that is evil. I believe Dani, after all of these dating escapades, did actually find a partner, and she said goodbye to her hoe era.
Today I'm celebrating the end of my hoe era. I've been wiped off. Not officially, but I love him. Do a big crop to signify
Just gotta keep
it being over. Oh, this is pretty sad. I miss being a whore.
Do you know what I rate about Dani? She was like, you know, like a lot of people, when they get their meal put down to them or whatever, they take a photo before it's been touched, so it's like Instagrammable. Not Dani. Straight away, I'm going to take a slice. It's a cake. What, am I just not going to eat it first? I rate it, Dani.
Happy end of my whore era to me.
Oh.
Can't wait for him to break my heart and we go through this manic psychosis all over again.
This makes us want to cry. She's just took herself to that lake where she constantly gets the fish from and just like made her own cake, iced it herself, got herself a little candle, lit it, just sat by herself and just like, you know, saying goodbye to an era that we've all loved. Like, how would you explain this to your new partner? Oh, do you want to go to the cinema tonight? I've got something planned. Bake myself a cake saying goodbye to me whole era. Now you've kind of, you know, ruined that for us. Thanks for nothing. However, like later in this relationship, she did document some drama within it. This woman documents everything. I just seen your new bitch, it boosts my self-esteem. How would that actually feel? Genuinely, like, would this bother you if like their ex did this? Like, obviously it's like different, I guess, for guys. Like, would someone, it would just be embarrassing for them, I guess, if they uploaded a TikTok like this. I'm just trying to think if I was a girl, like this would, it would take us back a little bit. I'd be like, oh, that's not very nice, is it? Not very kind. Obsessed with us, are you? Yeah, been stalking me socials, have you? Wow. What an L for you, love. What an L. I think you would just have this reaction. You would just laugh. You'd be like, that is hilarious. And I believe now that she might be back single. I don't know if she's having like issues in this relationship, but she has documented the end of it, I think.
I want you to be mine again, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. Yeah. Can you unblock me, please? I love you.
Bro, it's the candle. It's like not even a torch. It's the candle which makes it so much more creepier. Like, imagine you get the notification on your Ring doorbell, you open it up, and it's just like someone with a candle singing this. You would be like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening here? Especially when it's at night and it's not as clear who it is. I kind of rate it though. That's the one thing with Dani. If you're gonna kind of take the piss with her. She's going to take the back. Not letting anyone walk all over her. Keep it up, Dani. Now, moving on. Dani has actually talked to TikTok about people stealing her content strands, and she's not happy about it. Now, obviously, with all of these videos we've reacted to, they've went like super mega viral. Like, loads of them have like over 1 million likes, which is absolutely crazy. Like, this woman is so famous. And because of that, obviously, people are going to copy her content strands, and she's actually got annoyed at this and made a TikTok about it.
I've been seeing that, like, hating men is becoming like a trend, and that is my culture, and please do not make my culture just one of the trends that you guys do, because that stuff means a lot. Like, hating on men is a lot to, like, me. So
this is why we can't have nice things, because someone else has always got to come and ruin it. Oh, I was the first one to hate men. Shut up! Is your name Dani Babes or 69? Then be quiet. Let Dani hate men if she wants to hate men, okay? Don't make that your thing as well. Her culture is not something to laugh at. Right? I'm sick of people these days thinking that they make things. Shut up. There's only one person who hates men the most, and that's Dani Babe 69. Let her have this, if anything else. But just being serious for a second, like, I actually love that she just feels that she can be truly herself on TikTok, because you see here, like, she's got such a unique personality, and a lot of the time when people show their personality, especially on TikTok, because it's one of the most brutal comment sections you'll get on any social media app, it's almost like their personality gets beaten out of them, and it's like they turn into just like everyone else, or they stop posting, they kind of get bullied out of it. And it's just so nice to see, like, Dani have like a really nice community that kind of supports how, like, you know, unique she is. You know, she feels safe enough to kind of just be herself, which is such a cool thing nowadays on social media. Like, there's videos of people, I think, recognizing her, and she just sits down with them and just kind of chats to them. Like, she seems so down to earth. Like, she'll just sit and get pissed with them. Like, this is so cool. Like, one of my favourite memories is when me and Chloe were on our first holiday in Gran Canaria, and we had a podcast at this point. We were like in the nighttime bit, like just having a cocktail outside this place, and this couple who were the same age as we, they came and just like said, oh, like, we'll watch your podcast, whatever. And this was like 7 o'clock. We spent the entire night with them, like until like 3 or 4 in the morning, like just getting drunk, just having like we spent the whole night together just because of that. Like, and we never would have met them unless it was like, you know, doing this type of content. So it's just like makes the best memories, and it's so nice to see like other people doing it. This is what it's for. Like, people who watch Dani will watch her because they kind of see herself in her, or like share similar traits or whatever. Just like you watch me for a reason. So it's just nice when you just see like interactions like this where you know, people are just chilling, and just because you watch the videos, it's so cool. Anyway, donuts, that was a little bit off topic, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, I love making videos on obscure UK TikTokers, so let us know in the comment section if there is anyone else you want us to cover, and I'll take a look into it for you. And if you want to watch another video just like this, click this video right here. We've got a full back catalogue of obscure UK TikTokers for you to enjoy. Go on!
Kirkham, baby!